Hello world and welcome to week 3. We've had a wonderful week. We traveled a bit further south to Antigua. We stayed at Antigua for a few days. Antigua is famous for its colonial architecture as well as being surrounded by volcanoes, language schools, so it's kind of a mecca for travelers. After Antigua, we headed a bit west to Panajachel, a city that is on the shores of Lake Atitlán. Lake Atitlán is a gorgeous, deep blue lake surrounded by volcanoes and Mayan villages. And we also traveled to Chichicastenango, a city very famous for its Thursday and Sunday markets, some of the largest indigenous markets in all of Central America, and really enjoyed getting to see that. So sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and as always, please subscribe and leave your comments below. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye. This next set of clips was definitely emotional for Eric and I. About 20 years ago, we traveled down to Antigua, Guatemala to help build houses for an NGO in the area that's working to alleviate some of the really desperate poverty that surrounds Antigua. And at that time, there was this large center called the Dreamer Center that was going to have a hospital and schools, playground, areas for children, and it was really in just its conceptual stage. And only the school was under construction at the time, and it was just in rough concrete block. And now in these next set of clips, you'll see how far it's come. It was really, really amazing. We did some chocolate making. In the northern part of Guatemala, the cacao beans are harvested and then they're brought into different parts of the country in order to be turned into chocolate. So the girls took a chocolate making class at Choco Museo and they just had a wonderful time. It's a pretty crazy set of clips.
Siri? Sabine? Nice to meet you. Flavor and all the chocolates.
Everybody! After 40 seconds of this, circle together. And at the end we have chocolate piece. Are you ready, everybody? 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle! Second winner, everybody. My Oompa Loompa. Good job. Oompa Loompa, bate, chocolate, bate, Oompa Loompas. Arriba, abajo, al centro, adentro, vacation. Vacation right now?
Next, we traveled about 3 hours west towards Panajachel, city that is on the shores of Lake Atitlán. Lake Atitlán is just gorgeous. Deep, clear blue water ringed by volcanoes coming right out of the shore, and a number of Mayan villages surround the lake. Many people in those villages still speak traditional Mayan languages. Took some boat trips to different villages on the lake, got to see some pottery making, got to see some tortilla making, and just had a wonderful couple of days on the lake. Can you say hola? See bien, look.
Kawak puna, abre sadang kawak puna. Shmoson kawash pun kawat kawat kawat. Hal kabre abi.
Siri and I are off to the grocery store where we can get some of our own food and do some home cooking. Siri's dream has come true. She is cooking fried plantains in Guatemala. Here we're traveling to Chichicastenango, most famous for its twice-a-week market. It happens on Thursdays and Sundays, and the market is one of the largest indigenous markets in all Central America. There's some very normal supermarket kind of items. You can buy pots and pans and a cell phone, but you can also buy very traditional clothing and traditional items made by local Mayans. I think our favorite thing about the market was that it's not just tourists that are there. There's a lot of local people who are doing their shopping for the week at the market. Girls got hooked into making some tortillas with some Mayan women, which was really a lot of fun.
Plátanos. Hay brillador, hay bicho.
Dos hijas.
Y un varón.
Varón.
¿Y la hija cómo se llama?
¿Cómo se llama?
Me llamo Siri.
¿Sí oí?
Me llamo Siri. She wants to know your name. Can you say your name?
Sí, María.
Say, still here.
Yo tengo una hermana María. ¿Sí? ¿No? A little water. Ellas no son guatemaltecas. Sí, le gusta cocinar. It's hot. It's hot. You want a blue one?
I want a blue.
Okay, here you go. Up next, we head to Reserva Atitlán. It's a nature reserve that's affiliated with a hotel just outside of town. They have a gorgeous geodesic dome for raising butterflies, and they have a laboratory for studying and raising butterflies. Also on site, a number of coati, which are kind of a raccoon cousin, as well as spider monkeys. Oh, sorry, there's always fireworks going off in Guatemala. Then they also have zip lines. So the girls had a great time on those zip lines, and Sawyer enjoyed the playground and of course the coati and monkeys. Check it out.
I want to go. Come on, sir.
Oh my goodness, look! Look up, Sawyer! See the butterflies?
Look at that
Or the yellow and black stripe and the leaf, see it? Wow, look at them all right here.
Hey, Mommy, look at you with his daddy. He's no good. Oh.
Where should we go after we have our snack?
I'm gonna go inside one too. Then we can come back to the playtime. Hi. The monkey. Look at these little guys. There's a baby over there. Where? The baby one? What are you? Look at that little monkey. Uh-oh. It went to out. It's kind of wobbly here. Four. Whether or not, here I come. Now he's wet.
I think that's just about good.
What's that?
It's a smoothie. This is a full day to write in my journal.